Good Thursday morning, everybody. I am meteorologist Johnny Lively, and we're going to take a look at our Thursday forecast, which is sponsored by HB Neal Construction and Do Good Credit Union. Not much here in Southeast Texas and Southwest Louisiana. We are seeing some shower activity. If we actually zoom out and look at the satellite and radar imagery, you can see just southeast of New Orleans, that's where we're starting to see that area of low pressure, bringing the moisture, bringing the showers and thunderstorms further west. This should get into our area later on this evening, but better coverage on Friday as that area of low pressure continues to push towards that Texas upper coastline later on Friday evening. 10% chance for development from this area of low pressure. Very low chance that this does develop. It's too close to the coast and there is wind shear. So these are two things that this is just not favorable conditions for. But the biggest thing is it's bringing the rain to our coastal regions here in Southeast Texas and Southwest Louisiana. And you can see that all that green, that's that deep tropical moisture, that's shower and thunderstorm activity. That's going to continue moving westward, getting into our area later this evening and especially on Friday. Current temperatures across the region, 74 here in Beaumont, 78 in Houston, 78 in Lake Charles as well too. We go further north. You got Conroe already at 79 degrees in the Lakes region, still kind of cool at 73, but down towards the coast, you're into the low 80s. Hour by hour, it's going to be another hot day today. This really looks to be the last hot day for the next couple of days, thanks to all the rain and the cloud cover that will be coming into our area. But today we'll be into the mid to upper 90s across the region. Looking at our future casts, we're now starting to get some of the cloud cover coming in from the east, but we're also starting to see some of those showers and thunderstorms coming from the east. So an active day for Lafayette, Baton Rouge, and even New Iberia, and this will continue pushing westward into our area later this evening. So here's 5 p.m. later this evening. Here we are. Notice all that activity. After 5 p.m., it looks to get pretty active here in Southeast Texas and Southwest Louisiana, 40 to 50% coverage. But as we get into Friday, notice a lot of this is going to be towards the coastline, right? But once we get into the afternoon hours, gets pretty active once again. So that daytime heating and that moisture all combined together, we should get a pretty decent coverage, at least up to 70 to 80% coverage coming up on Friday across the region. It is a pretty active day in the Friday afternoon department. And if we look at the rainfall totals the next couple of days, you can see everything's moving off to the west, but 1 to 2 inches of rain does seem pretty likely. Now, some of these isolated spots, there could be slightly higher totals. 2, 3 inches is not off the table, but 1 to 2 inches for the ones that do get the rain seems pretty likely. And this is going to be happening really majority of Friday is the heaviest bulk, and then continuing into parts of Saturday as well too. So Friday and Saturday looks like our heaviest round of rain. 1 to 2 inches is possible for some, with these isolated areas possibly getting slightly higher amounts. And this is typically what we've been seeing off and on a lot this summer. Temperatures today, again, going to be into the mid to upper 90s across the region. Beaumont 97, Houston 97, Woodville up to 99 degrees. Going further east over there in New Iberia, thanks to all the cloud-covered rain, they'll be into the low 90s. Heat index today will be anywhere from 100 degrees up to 105 degrees, but some of the hotter areas would be up to 110 degrees. So you definitely want to try to stay cool and stay hydrated. And the overnight lows tonight will be into the mid to upper 70s across the region, and down towards the coast you'll be into the upper 70s to low 80s. Lots of Saharan dust in the tropical Atlantic. That's why it's keeping the tropical Atlantic pretty much limited with tropical activity. Same thing in the Caribbean. This will push back into the Gulf once we get into this weekend. So by Saturday and Sunday, we're seeing this push into the Gulf. This isn't here right now, so it's not going to play a role with the rain that we have coming, but this is playing a role keeping the tropics really quiet throughout the whole tropical Atlantic. Rain is expected the next couple of days, especially the heaviest Friday and Saturday. Lingering showers on Sunday, but as we get into early next week, those temps should get a little bit warmer, and we are going to attempt to dry out for a couple of days. So really a rainy forecast the next couple of days and into the weekend. And as we switch over to Southwest Louisiana, big coverage today, especially Friday and Saturday, and then we get into next week, we want to dry out a little bit, and those temperatures will start getting back into the mid to upper 90s once again. So you guys have a good Thursday, stay cool. Showers and storms are expected later this evening, and then it really ramps up on Friday into Saturday. Have a good Thursday, and I will see you guys again tomorrow morning.